this time, we'll open it up for public comment. Please come forward, state your name and address for the record.
Yes, my name is Russ Newsblicker. I live on 2308 Eastwood Drive, right across the construction site. And I have a few problems. Like everyone else, I want to see Snellville move forward. But moving forward is not an easy term to put your hat on. Everybody says that. Every politician says, I'm running for public office because I want to see so-and-so move forward. The problem is that forward is every direction except backwards. If you're standing with your back to the south, forward is north, east, west, everywhere you want to go. So, when I was making my decisions on how to vote this past election, I wanted to know who's, and I hate to use the word agenda. Everybody says agenda. I mean, I know it has some negative connotations. So I was asking candidates, you know, what is your political affiliation? I got a response. Political affiliation has no meaning in a Snellville election because we don't decide social issues like they do in the federal government. I said, okay, well, I asked the same candidate, I said, would you consider yourself a liberal, conservative, or moderate? That's a non-issue also. I beg to differ, as they say in Duke. I would like to vote for people that I feel have an agenda that most closely mirrors my own. And I don't understand this nonpartisan because obviously a conservative is going to see one direction, a liberal the other. The moderate's kind of either way. And most of all, I mean, I believe in the democratic system. Don't get me wrong. If the majority of the people in my community, state, country vote a certain way, then that's the way it should go, period. And I believe that. But what's going on in Washington is that there's too many people going in two different directions and nothing gets done. All we have is problems and no solutions. That can't continue. I can remember 4 years ago when this council, and I hate to bring it up, but the infighting and bickering, and all of a sudden city council was at a standstill. Can't have that. And the last meeting and this meeting, 4-2, 4-2, 6-0, 6-0. There's going to be some ship shots, so the 6-0s are going to happen. But somehow something has to happen to where everybody is working together. It's called compromise, really. I mean, no one is ever going to get everything they want exactly the way they want it. It's a give and take. That's about all I got to say on that. And I have one other thing and that I'm having a problem understanding, and that is the city charter being ignored or questioned and then being shoved under the table by saying the city attorney says it's okay. And if it works on the appointment of Mayor Pro Tem, and I do not know you, Mike, don't know whether you're a great guy or a bad guy, but it's the first time the mayor has ever, in the city of Snellville, just appointed a Pro Tem. And as I understand and have read the charter, there's a catch-all line that says, you know, if it's not covered anywhere else in the charter, the mayor appoints it. But it is. The very next line in the charter says that the mayor pro tem will be decided by a vote between council and mayor. That's 6 votes. Could hang up. Now, I'm not sure. It's kind of fuzzy. I think the mayor ends up with a 3-3 vote. The mayor ends up with the final vote. But I've heard of no vote, and it makes me, to be quite honest, I don't totally understand what the big deal is anyway, because if the mayor shows up, you're a council member. If she doesn't, you become the mayor. so to speak, as far as running the meeting is concerned. So that's not the issue that scares me. What scares me is what other appointments or decisions can be made at the whim of Madam Mayor, as long as the city attorney says, sure. And if that is the case, then I suggest you just scrap the city charter altogether, but with the city attorney's permission.
Any further public comments? Seeing none, the chair will entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Mayor Pro Tem Sabah. Is there a second? Second by Councilman Witz. All those in favor signify by raising your right hand. All those opposed? Seeing none, this meeting is adjourned at 9:17.